Welcome to Tuesday Talks, episode 44. My curls actually look kind of good. Too bad they don't look good enough to wear my hair down. Oh well. Welcome, folks. We are on episode 44. Yes. So let's see. 6. So we'll almost be at episode 50 before we get to our 1 year anniversary of Tuesday Talks. Hey, Sherry, how are you? I haven't seen you on the tube in the last week. I'm taking a little hiatus. What is this? Might need to throw that out. Oh, wow. Well, I hope you feel better soon. It's like every time I look up somebody's sick, one of our teachers, poor thing, I feel like he's been sick all school year. He just keeps getting sick. Yeah, I'm just dreading cedar season once it hits. That's never fun for me at all. So I'm not looking forward to events. But yeah, my allergies have been playing pretty nice. I did get a little bit of dizziness when I went out a couple of days ago, but I bought Dramamine since the doctor said I can use Dramamine for the vertigo. That way it's something that's non-drowsy, it's something over the counter, but I haven't used it yet. I just fought through it the other day because I'm like, I don't want to take any medicine. I hate taking medication. And I felt like I had to take so much to get over the flu that I don't want to take any medicine right now. I'm trying my best not to do so. So yeah. I I've just been trying to like push through it, but I'm really okay until I like really go outside and spend quite a bit of time out there. Hey, Larissa. But and I hate that my allergies kind of sometimes make me feel trapped in the house because I don't want to be trapped in the house all the time. Surely don't. Welcome, everybody. Um, so yeah, I wanted to talk tonight about trying to eat healthy for the holidays. And I was saying, I don't, our family did the big, Thanksgiving meal last year. It was our first big Thanksgiving meal without since my grandmother had passed. Um, but I wasn't like wanting a big meal or any of all of that this year. So I was like, okay, I have some of the Gardein like turkey cutlets, vegetarian turkey cutlets. So I'm probably going to prepare those and they come with a gravy. So I'll probably prepare those with some gravy. There's a local barbecue place here called Bill Miller Barbecue. They're really big, like in some parts here of Texas, more like central Texas, I guess. Um, and they make a really good dressing. And so I'm probably going to just order, like take orders and stuff for the holidays. So I'm going to order dressing from them. And then there's another like organic restaurant, a little small place here called Sweet Yams, and they make like some bomb greens. Like their greens, I'm sorry, are better than my mom's. um, so I'm going to get me some greens from there. And I don't know, that might be it. Give me some cranberry sauce. My mom said she wasn't gonna cook, but she is. She's gonna just cook a little bit. And I might even get me some mac and cheese from that one little organic place because they have a really good mac and cheese too. So all I need is like my own little serving of all of that. And I'm not looking forward to nothing big. But on the flip side of that, y'all know how I am. I love my pastries. So I've already decided that I am going to make that pumpkin cake that I made last year. And I want to try at least one more pumpkin dessert and maybe something a little savory that is pumpkin, at least within the next coming week or two. Um, but I haven't really decided on that. Like I said, I came across so many different tasty looking recipes last year doing my pumpkin roundup, but I just haven't really finalized like what other dessert I want to try. But at the same time, I like sweets, so I'm very much looking forward to dessert. um, been trying to find this berry pie. My brother bought this berry pie. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, and it was so good, but we can't remember really what brand it was, and we can't find that same pie again in the store. Um, so if we find that pie, yeah, I will have some of that. And then I go to the store the other day, and Pepperidge Farm has all of these Christmas cookies. Yeah. So I've had to have all of them. So there's this one. It's a limited edition. It's called Snow, and it's citrus flavored. And it's really good. And what I liked about all of the ones that I bought, they're not very sweet and they taste really good. See, sweet and simple cookies, but they're not super sweet. So that was one that was really good. And then, of course, got the chessmen. They usually have these all year round. Those are good. I've seen a lot of people make like banana pudding with these now instead of mill wafers. And then they have these toy soldier ones that are cinnamon brown sugar, and these are my favorite. I think I've already eaten like one whole section of those. Yep, sure did. It's empty. I ate that whole section. But just so, I don't know. I think I like it because they're not too sweet. Um, then I have brownie mix, and I was like, maybe you can make some brownies. But do I need brownies, cake, cookies? And of course, y'all know I got ice cream, got 10 ice cream. And I was like, do I need all of that? Now, the dressing, I don't know. I can't say that the dressing that I'm ordering is like really healthy. Um, and the mac and cheese that I'm ordering probably won't be so healthy either, although they use a lot of organic stuff at that one little restaurant. But I'm just trying not to eat a whole bunch of stuff just for the sake of eating stuff. Because when it comes to like Thanksgiving meals, you will just eat because the food is there. And I'm not trying to do that. That's what I'm not trying to do this year is just be somewhere and I'm just eating a whole bunch of stuff because it's there. Um, Last year, I literally stuffed myself. There's so like everybody in the family brought different stuff. And I have a pretty big extended family. And so there was tons of food. But you tend to just eat it, like I said, because it's there and you want to put everything on the plate. And then you're like, oh God, okay, I want that too, but I don't have room left on the plate. And then you come back through and you get another plate of food. And when you eat yourself silly to the point where your belly literally just protrudes like Santa and it's just round, and then you just feel heavy. I don't want to do that this year. Like, I don't want to just eat for the sake of eating. I want to eat just enough to where I'm full. I don't need a whole bunch of leftovers. I'm glad I'm doing the dressing because that will give me some leftovers with that. Because I'm one of those people, I can just do dressing and cranberry sauce and I can be good. Like, that's good enough for me. But my mom, even though she decided to go ahead and cook, she was saying, that she's gonna make turkey. Did I want any? And I was like, I was trying not to eat any, but I like dark meat turkey. I just like dark meat on poultry, period, because it's for me the juiciest. But I told her I'd probably just come over and get just a little bit of the turkey, and that's it. Um, and as far as rolls, I love bread. But I don't wanna get, like, a big thing of rolls either because, like, who's gonna help me eat them? Like, my younger brother has his whole little separate diet that he does, and he's definitely not gonna be eating the stuff that I'm gonna be eating. And even, like, at work, we're doing a potluck, and I was just, like, trying to decide what I'm gonna bring, so I decided I'd bring cornbread and a dessert. I might even cook those brownies I have and take them. I don't know, unless I buy something at the store. But I'm like, I don't wanna even just go to work at the potluck and just eat for the sake of eating. I just wanna eat just enough, you know what I mean, to get full. Um, but it's hard. It's very hard to eat healthy during the holidays because there isn't usually an abundance of things. And like at our holiday Thanksgiving dinner last year, excuse me, I think it was my mom or my aunt or both of them made what we call Bubba cakes, which is just a socket to me cake without the streusel filling. And I love that cake. So I don't even know how many slices I ate while I was there. And then I packed some to go. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm going to gravitate towards like the desserts and things like that. Um, but I try not to, but I know me and that's going to happen and I'm going to want them. And if I find that berry pie that we had before, that's just going to add one more element of sweetness to my home. Um, and that's why I guess I'm compensating for the healthy meal that I'm having. I tend to do that. Like I will eat like a really healthy meal and then like eat a ton of dessert. Um, and I know that kind of defeats the purpose, but in my mind, dessert is a meal. Dessert is a meal. My students looked at me crazy when I said that yesterday. I was like, yes, contrary to popular belief, dessert is a meal. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do well. I'm gonna try not to go out and eat while I'm out on break. Excuse me. I'm gonna try to, go grocery shop and have stuff here at the house that I can eat so I can eat healthy. Like tonight, like all I'm gonna have is like a baked potato and some cabbage. Um, Trying to cut back on meat. I was mad at myself because I went out last night and ate meat, but I decided not to cook, so that's why I went out and ate meat yesterday, and then because I didn't cook, I didn't have leftovers to take to work today, so I ended up going out and eating meat for lunch today. So it's like the one good place that I can get a nice vegetarian meal around my job. You have to call the order in, and it's hard to call it in when you have a class right before lunch. But anyways, so back to what I was talking about. So, in what ways do you guys try and make sure that you're eating healthy through the holidays? Because, or do you care to eat healthy during the holidays? Or do you use the holidays as your time to, because like if you're like on a Weight Watchers or something like that, do you use it as a time to use your cheat points or what have you? Or do you try to just maintain, the healthy eating regardless of the time of year? Because it's hard. Like I said, it's very hard because right now, like with um Halloween having passed, of course, I went the next day and got the half off half off candy, and I think I bought like 5 bags of candy. I think I got 5 bags. I only intended to get 3, but I believe I got like 4 or 5. And so I literally told my friend yesterday, I was like, I need you to come over and get some of this candy because my younger brother doesn't eat chocolate. So, and I think most of the bags, all but one of the bags, I think have chocolate. And so I'm not gonna be able to eat all that stuff. I mean, I could eat it all by myself, but would that be the best thing to do? No. So yeah, I've been able to eat healthy at the holidays a couple of times, but I was laser focused. Yeah, it's a challenge. And like with my extended family, like my immediate family, many of us are like vegan slash vegetarian slash pescatarian or whatever, or mainly eat a vegetarian diet in my immediate family. Like we don't eat pork. My dad is like the only one that eats pork. My mom and my brothers and I, we don't eat pork at all. And but when we get around our extended family, these people eat any and everything. Okay. Um, and my uncle, he makes like the bomb green beans, but then he puts sausage in them. And so I had to stop eating his green beans because sometimes they're pork sausage. Sometimes they try to compensate for us non-pork eaters, and they'll try to have like at least like a beef sausage or something like that. But yeah, so I didn't get to eat his famous green beans last Thanksgiving because of the sausage in there. And some people say, well, just take it out. Well, when it's all cooked together, and I haven't had pork in so long, I don't even want to take the risk of having it and get like really sick. I will eat pretty healthy anyway. I just need to watch portion control. I'm not a sweet eater. Oh, lucky you, Sherry. Ooh, I don't know why I am that way. All I can think is that we always had something like that in the house. We always had ice cream and I think because like my mom and my aunt and my grandmother and great grandmother, they used to make a lot of desserts and cook a lot for church. So that stuff was around us a lot. Exactly. The juices from the meat are there. I'm a serious sweet eater. Like after lunch, I want something sweet. After dinner, I want something sweet. Even last night, it was really, really late, and I started to come into the kitchen and get me some ice cream, but I was like, no, it's really, really late. Don't do it. That's the only thing that made me stay in my bed. But I wanted that ice cream. And plus, I have several choices of ice cream in the freezer right now. I have like tons of choices. If you have something salty, you need something sweet. Maybe that's what it is. It's like you need that balance. I don't know. I like my sweets. I don't know. I mean, I like salty stuff sometimes. I don't even, the crazy thing is too, I don't like anything too salty. And as much as I like sweets, I don't like anything that's too sweet. And that's why I'm not a fan of white chocolate. Oh, to me, white chocolate is just sugar. It's just sugar. But yeah, I don't like buttercream frostings. No, but maybe that's what it is. You have that salty, you need to balance it with the sweet. But I really love dessert. Like I love dessert. And most people they want to have dessert after dinner. No, I like dessert after lunch and after dinner. I just won't even eat it, Larissa. I will not eat the white chocolate. Mm-mm. Now, I must say that one of the local grocery stores they make this white chocolate cake with like a raspberry filling, and I was literally buying a slice every week. That I think it was almost like $4 a slice or something like that. But I was buying a slice almost every week. But I don't know if it's because the fall came around, they stopped selling it because I haven't seen it for a while. Yeah, but I can't have it super sweet. Ugh. It just makes me cringe. And I don't know. I'm trying to think what was the first thing I had that was white chocolate. I think when the Hershey's made that little white chocolate bar. I don't know. Whenever I first had it, it was just too sweet for me. And I was like, no. Yeah, me too. Whipped cream icing or no icing at all. Um, now, I love coconut cake. That's my favorite cake. So I will do frosting on a coconut cake. I will do the German chocolate because it's got the coconut. Yeah. We always had dessert because my dad was a big sweeter, but my mom and I like dessert in moderation. Man, I wish I had that kind of willpower. Yeah, when I eat a cupcake, I literally will just turn it upside down and then take and scoop all the frosting off of it. And sometimes with certain pieces of cake, like I'll just flip the cake over and eat it from the bottom. Um, Especially if it's a very, very sweet frosting. Key lime pie. Oh man, I haven't had a good key lime pie in so long. And if you can get it good, mm, see, I like that because if you can find it with that good balance of the tangy and the sweet, oh man. But it's hard to find good key lime pie. Very, very difficult. But my mom, she was like, one asked me one time, why you always you need to stop eating all that ice cream. And I was like, but daddy always had ice cream. And I remember like when we were kids, my daddy, he loved Neapolitan and butter pecan. Like those were like his favorite ice cream. And we almost always had ice cream. So I'm like, why does she think we have ice cream issues now? Come on. Come on, mother. My downfall is cheese, bread and butter, and girl, we are alike in that. I always have some kind of cheesy snack all the time, whether it be like Cheez Its or, as you can see right next to me here, some Cheeto Puffs. I usually keep something like that around. Or I will get like cheese, some other kind of cheese crackers, you know what I mean? But mainly it's the Cheez Its and the Cheeto Puffs is what I keep around. But yeah, I love cheese. I love sweets. And I probably consume cheese at least once a day, I think. And I know you really shouldn't eat cheese. It's really bad for you. Blah, 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 blah. I know this. But I like my cheese. And I don't like vegan cheese. So I do not like a vegan cheese. So those are two of my issues too, is the cheese and the sweets. But yeah, when I think about it, I eat cheese almost once a day. I like to use Cheez Its on my salad as crouton. I never thought to do that, Sherry. What? You just started something. Which new Cheez-Its? They got new Cheez-Its? Sherry? I'm Are you guys there? I lost connection for a second there. So what is up with the new Cheez-Its? Sherry's making me want to go out and literally like buy a salad mix and some Cheez-Its just so I can try that. That just sounds good. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened there for a second. Yeah, I don't. The only cheese I don't like white cheddar, so I didn't like the white cheddar Cheez-Its. The Swiss cheese ones were pretty good. Um, but yeah, I had to cut back on buying Cheez-Its because I bought them a lot. Like all the time I was buying Cheez-Its. And I remember one time somebody tried to give me those cheese nips. That is so insulting to me. Those things do not even compare to Cheez-Its. I'm sorry. Do not give me cheese nips. They are not the same. Not at all. And so, as you can see, I have problems eating healthy throughout the year because although I will primarily eat a vegetarian diet, I love my cheesy snacks and I love my sweets. So it's hard. I remember one time I went to the grocery store and I had all these lean cuisine dinners, and then I had like ice cream, and I had some cake and some cookies and chips. And the cashier just looked at me like, really? And I told her, I said, I know. It defeats the purpose to buy the lean cuisine dinners and all this other stuff to go with it. But hey, I always have goldfish for my grandkids to snack on. Yeah, no cheese dips. Oh, the extra. I have not tried the extra toasty ones. I have not. I need to try that. Yeah, one of the kids that I used to tutor, he would eat the goldfish almost every time I would come for the tutoring appointment. He would have like a big old thing of goldfish crackers eating those extra toasty cheeses. They look like they have a little burnt on them. Okay, I'm gonna have to try those out. I'm a purist. I like the originals. I feel you on that one, Sherry. Oh man. Um, one year we did have a vegetarian Christmas. When was that? It was a few years back. And everything, like we had a vegetarian meat substitute and we had the sides. We didn't have any meat that year at all. And then another year for Christmas, we did like a whole Mexican dinner. My mom was like, I'm tired of the turkey and the traditional stuff. And I was like, yeah, we don't gotta eat that. So we had enchiladas, tamales, rice, beans. Yeah. But yeah, we have had a completely vegetarian holiday dinner before. We just haven't done that in a while. And I think, my mom tends to cook, meat still because of my dad. Like he's a meat eater. So she still cooks for him. But I eat meat when I want something quick or I'm desperate for something to eat. But because there's not a lot of, and y'all have heard me say this before, there's not a lot of healthy places around me to go eat. Cheeses does have real cheese. My friend's daughter is lactose intolerant. She can't eat them. Oh, poor thing. I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't have cheese. That would not be fun at all. Nope. That would not be. Yeah, I used to buy, like I said, Don't let them be like 2 for something at the store. I'm buying some cheeses for real. But, is it just me, or has that original box, like, gotten a lot smaller over the years? It's like now you gotta get the family size box to get the size that they used to be. But even though folks around me act like they're not big Cheez-Its fans, I get cheeses and my cheeses just happen to just start disappearing, and I know I'm not eating them all up that fast by myself. And see, that's another thing, like with holidays, you it's not just the main meal, you have the desserts, and then you have appetizers and snacks, you know? So there's all that stuff too that draws your eye and makes your stomach do cartwheels. So there's something to snack on. And like my family will try to do like a little vegetable tray or something like that, but my family, they like some good stuff. They ain't trying to eat all that vegetarian stuff like some of us. We always have like the stuffed jalapeno peppers and stuff like that. So first you got to get past the appetizer table and the snack table. Pray you don't eat enough during the meal where you have to be rolled out of there like that little girl on with the Willy Wonka movie. Because that's literally how I felt after I ate the Thanksgiving meal last year. I don't even know why I sat there and did that to myself. I knew I was full, but I just kept eating. I just kept eating. Um, wasn't good. Blueberry? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I felt like I needed to be rolled out of there. Hey, Bev. How are you? How is it going? I saw those new pins you put in the shop, those ones you posted today with the like little crystals or whatever. Are those gel pens or ballpoint pens? Gel? Oh, okay. Do they write real smooth? You might have to check those out. We're talking about eating healthy during the holidays, Bev. Me and Larissa have dessert issues. Sherry has restraint when it comes to the sweets. The diamond tops are the ballpoint. Okay. So are you guys doing a big Thanksgiving meal? Or y'all having like, are y'all hosting dinner at your home? Because y'all heard me say it on my videos. I am not a happy hostess. I don't have company. Mm-mm-mm. They're really good quality. Awesome. Okay, I have to. I like the different colors that you had on those ones you posted today. But yeah, are y'all hosting Thanksgiving? Going somewhere to eat Thanksgiving? One of the teachers, she's doing a thing. She misses having big family meals because her family doesn't live near, and so she's hosting like a dinner at her church, and so she invited all the staff if we want to come, and she was saying, any kids that may, need somewhere to go eat for the holiday. I thought that was so nice of her. Not hosting, yeah, that is something I will probably never do in my life is host like a big holiday meal. Not doing it. I'm not a sweet girl, but I need my banana pudding, child. Yes. Yes, banana pudding. I haven't had good banana pudding in a minute. And everybody doesn't make it right. But I haven't had a good one in a minute. I was thinking about doing like a pumpkin bread pudding. I've never made a bread pudding. Like my mom used to make them every now and then, but I thought about doing a pumpkin one. Oh, you need to like ship that stuff, Bev. You need to ship it. If I want good banana pudding, it's like I got to go get one of the local ice cream companies here. Literally makes a banana pudding ice cream, and it is the bomb. But everybody doesn't make good. So y'all see, Bev is offering. Bev is offering to send us bread, banana pudding. Our family is small. We usually have more food than people, and everyone's trying to eat better. Oh, I feel you. Waste of food. Yeah, not with my family. Believe me, my family, there is a group that is ready to pack some food. Okay. They are always ready to pack some food. Yes, there has to be a balance, right, Larissa? There has to be a good balance and it needs to be layered. I like several layers in the banana pudding, not just like one layer of each, several layers. And yes, those wafers, I like them with a little bit of a crunch, but I don't like them hard. And I like there to be a good ratio of pudding to wafers to banana. Oh, you did just, yeah. You like banana cream pie? I haven't had a good banana cream pie in a long time too. See, we supposed to be eating healthy. Thanks, Beb. Thanks, Beb. Yeah, the right balance. I'm like that with food, period. Like when I'm eating like a burger and fries, because it's a subconscious thing that I do now. Like I am making sure that I have fries left for that last bite of that burger. Like there has to be that ratio of burger to fry for me. I'm just really weird like that with my food. Lemon cake with real lemon juice. Yes. My brother used to make a bomb lemon cake. Ooh, somebody needs to make a lemon cake. Mm, yes. Oh, now y'all, y'all getting me hype over some dessert, and I'm supposed to be eating healthy. I think I need to limit myself since I bought all those cookies. I really need to limit myself to like no more than two other desserts in the house over the Thanksgiving break. See, I'm not a fan of sweet potato pies. I think I was telling y'all that last week or the week before. My mother ruined sweet potatoes for me. I don't like them. I don't like them. So I don't eat sweet potato pie. I don't eat pumpkin pie because I can only eat pumpkin if it's in some kind of breaded dessert or a muffin. Otherwise I can't do pumpkin. I can't. I can't. It's your true weakness: banana pudding and sweet potato pie. Mm-mm. See, yeah, that's why it has to be like in a bread. I just can't just sit there and eat the pumpkin. I just can't do that. Like it's a texture thing for me. But if I bake it up into a cake or a quick bread or a muffin or a cupcake, I can eat. I can eat. Yes, peach cobbler. My aunt usually makes a peach cobbler, but I like a good peach cobbler. That has to be done right too. That dough needs to be completely done. I don't like doughy peach cobbler. Don't like it. And I don't want it too juicy, but I want a little bit of juice in there, the right balance of the cinnamon. Oh, zucchini bread. Oh, Larissa, stop it. That is like one of the only ways I can eat zucchini. There's only one other thing that I eat with zucchini other than zucchini bread, but zucchini bread is really, really good. I love my cornbread dressing. No stovetop. Nope. Stovetop is like gummy. Like, no, real deal Holyfield dressing. This is my fault. Okay, let's talk about these things so that we can get our enjoyment of them now as opposed to actually partaking of them over the holiday. Oh, yeah, I really only want to stick to that pumpkin cake and one other thing. Ooh. My mom did that one year and I almost cussed her. Stovetop is gross, and I've had where people try to mix it in with, like, regular dressing. Oh, no, that's a crime. That is like that's a crime. That's like giving me cheese nips instead of Cheez-Its. No, that is a sin to give. And anytime that I had it, I had to stuff a whole bunch of something else in my mouth with it because it was just like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I ate it when I had to as a kid, but like you said, make you want to cuss your mama out. Make you want to cuss your mama out. Why are you giving me this foreign stuff? Mm-mm. Uh-huh. So okra, I'm very particular about okra. I prefer it fresh. I've come to find out that fresh okra is not as slimy. It could be all in my head, but that's how it seems to me. Like if it's an actual fresh okra, not frozen, not canned, or I don't even know if they make canned okra, but not frozen. If it is fresh, it's not as slimy. Now, the other thing too is I cannot eat fried okra. That makes me want to vomit. I, I do not like fried okra. I don't know how anybody eats it. I don't know. I don't like it. And then people put ketchup on it. You're putting ketchup on okra. That's nasty. That is so nasty. My brother loves fried okra. My younger brother, he loves it. I cannot stand it. I like my okra all nice and good, like with a tomato sauce or something on it. One thing I truly love is fried. I won't eat those either. We go to this restaurant called Whiskey Cake. They have them as an appetizer, and when I tell you, those things are just beautiful. They cook them to perfection, but I still won't eat them. And they look pretty enough to eat, but I still won't eat them. I want to slap people when they don't cook it right. You would love them at Whiskey Cake. They make beautiful fried green tomatoes. I'm serious. Like, I don't know what the sauce is, like what kind of sauce it is that comes with them, but my brothers love them. And they almost always order them as an appetizer when we go there. I can't even dip my fries. There's only one place I can dip fries in ketchup, and that is at the same restaurant I'm talking about, Whiskey Cake, because they make their own ketchup, and it's something about their ketchup that's I don't know, it's just good. That's the only place where I dip my fries in ketchup. Only place. Pickled okra and oh, no, Jerry, not no pickled okra. Ooh, I don't like a lot of pickled stuff. No, Sherry, no. Oh goodness. But those are like different items that aren't too unhealthy. Even though you're frying, the tomatoes and you fry the okra, it's still not really a bad item to have with your meal. So it's not too bad. As long as you watch the oil and make sure the oil is hot, then a lot of oil won't stay in the tomatoes and okra if the oil is the right temperature when you fry. But I don't like when people fry stuff and they don't have the temperature right because then the oil just soaks into whatever you're frying and just becomes like a oily, soggy mess. Like some restaurants sometimes will do that with their French fries. They It's nasty. I've had pickled green tomatoes. Really? Mm. Eat the whole thing to yourself. Yeah, I'm a very picky eater. I don't. I'm nobody. My brothers get frustrated with me because I'm so particular about how my food is. And there's a lot of things that I ate as a kid that I will not touch it now. Mm-mm. Oh, I don't mind my food touching. Now, if there's something sweet on my plate with something savory, those things cannot touch. No, that's a problem. But otherwise, I don't mind if my food touches. A lot of things, like I said, for me are all about texture. You need a divider plate. You seriously don't want your food touching. Oh my goodness. Larissa. Oh goodness. That is funny. Yeah, I'm not that picky, but like I had the people tripping because I went to a Mexican restaurant, this one across from my job, and I had the lady laughing because I'd ordered some crispy ground beef tacos and I asked for no tomato. And so she was like, "Well, like we cook the ground meat with tomato, right?" I said, "Yeah, I know." I said, "I'm sorry, it's a texture thing." And she was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "I'm just gonna end up picking out those tomatoes that are in the ground beef anyways." I said, "I don't want to have to pick the ones off the top of the tacos too." And she just laughed. She goes, "I understand, I understand." I used to eat one food at a time. Oh wow. I will now take a bit, swallow, and then take a bit of something else. What? So like will you mix beans and rice? I'm not that bad, but I don't like certain things touching like my bacon and my soup. Oh man, that is hilarious. Wow. Yeah, I don't mind them touching. Eat I can eat more than one thing at once. Um I am particular about how I eat a sandwich. I have to eat it kind of like in a row, you know? And my ends of the bread have to match. If they don't match, it bothers me. So I don't like going to a restaurant and getting a sandwich or like a grilled cheese or something like that, and those ends of the bread don't match up. That bothers me so bad. So beans and rice have to start off with the beans and gravy on top of the rice. And then I would have had you losing your mind yesterday because I had um, yellow rice with black beans, and I mixed mine all in because I added cilantro in there and a bunch of lime, and so I just mixed mine all together. I don't eat Popeye's red beans and rice. I used to eat that, but they don't they put pork in there? I think that's why I stopped eating theirs. All right, my leave. I am the only person in my family who doesn't you don't like your spaghetti. It doesn't matter to me either way with the spaghetti thing. I can eat it either way, it all mixed in together or with just like the sauce on top. Either way, it doesn't matter for me. Oh, I have a friend of mine, and we went to this restaurant one time, and I think she was ordering enchiladas. I think that's what it was. And they've got like all types of enchiladas there. And so she wanted to know what was the difference between all the enchiladas. And the poor waiter had to stand there and tell her the difference between all of those different sauces. And I just felt so bad for him because she is super picky too. Red sauce is an issue for you? Wow. I know some people who just they don't want any red sauce. My older brother, he doesn't like Alfredos and white cream sauces and stuff. Like he's not a fan of stuff like that. Yeah, he prefers the red sauce. I can do either one. I love Alfredo if it's done right because everybody doesn't do Alfredo right either. Really? I know sometimes they can like the tomato in there and the acid in the tomato can sometimes cause problems for some people. But as far as like, yeah, that's not an issue for me. Now, one sauce that I kind of don't like, I don't know, like some Asian restaurants, they kind of have like this white, clear, snotty looking sauce. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to say it. But that sauce kind of makes me want to vomit. My godmother baked chicken with some type of red sauce every time I said it. Oops. Oh goodness. It was one of those you're not getting up till you sit there and eat all this food. Oh man. I wonder what kind of sauce it was. Was it like a chicken cacciatore kind of thing? Or you just had a really bad red sauce and it messed you up? Yes, they do. Cause you know what, Sherry? I get the acid reflux sometimes, well, more often than not when I have pizza. Um, Now that could also be a mental thing because one time I had pizza in Big Red and I vomited and made it could just be that it just relates back to that for me. But yeah, I do get acid reflux from pizza most of the time when I have it. Ooh, red. Larissa. Poor thing. And there are some really nice. Well, can you do you like marinara sauce? Because marinara can be really, really good. I can't even eat a lot of culture food. Some culture. Oh, she hates marinara. Larissa. Oh, marinara is the bomb. So you probably don't eat at like Olive Garden or any place like that often, huh? Oh man. Oh goodness. Yeah, green sauce? You say you like the white sauce. You prefer white sauce. Do you like salsa verde and things like that? Chutney, what do they call that stuff? Chimichurri. Chimichurri. Is that really a sauce though? I guess it's a sauce. Chimichurri. Man, like, yeah, you're limited on what you will eat for sure. Like some things I just won't order them because I know I'm going to totally deconstruct the item because it's so much stuff in it that I don't like. But you love Italian food? How is that possible? How do you love Italian and you don't like a red sauce? So you must really be like all about like maybe like a shrimp sauce. What do they call that one sauce? A vodka sauce? But isn't the vodka sauce red too? And then Alfredo. Wow. Yes, Sherry, how does that even work? How do you love Italian but no red sauce? I just started to eat green sauce for my like tacos and stuff. Larissa! I do not like Mexican green salsa. I don't like it. It's not friendly on the stomach. I will take a red salsa over that green one any day. But you love lasagna. Do you only eat lasagna with a cream sauce? What? What? Wow. And I prefer a red sauce for lasagna. I do not care for a cream sauce on lasagna. Yes, green salsa has always been like, because like here in San Antonio, we have tons of Mexican restaurants. Almost every Mexican restaurant here gives you the little green stuff, the tomatillo salsa, whatever they call it, um, with your tacos and with your food or whatever. I had my students laughing years ago because I was like, I don't like that stuff. And they're like, why? I said, because it's boo boo sauce. They're like, boo boo sauce. I was like, y'all know I'm telling the truth. It's boo boo sauce. All it's going to do is send you to the toilet. And then they had to start agreeing with me. They're like, Miss Brown, you're right. It can be red sauce, but with a lot of cheese and meat. Wow. Woo! Fasting has helped me to break through a lot of my pickiness. Yeah, I'm very picky. Like if I go to a drive-through and my brother's driving, he wants me to scream across him my order because he says I like to make too many adjustments. But it's just that I know what I want. Like, and I try to restaurants that I frequent, I try to know exactly what I want there and how I want it. That way there's no problem. Okay, I want a number one, no onion or tomato. For breakfast, oh, can I get a number 20? Egg scrambled, no meat. Like I just know what I want. Now, this is crazy. This is going to sound crazy. I don't like guacamole, but I like avocado. And the reason I don't like guacamole because I don't like onion, I don't like tomato, and I'm allergic to jalapeno. So I try to stay away from guacamole. If I get guacamole, I will literally eat around all that other stuff in there. Um, but yeah, and I like hummus, but I don't like chickpeas or garbanzo beans, whatever you want to call it. And I know that's weird. Yes, I know that's weird. And I don't like tomato, onion, but I like salsa. So I know it's just weird. Yeah, that's why I've never bothered to eat a Philly cheesesteak because I don't like bell pepper in that consistency. I'm very particular about when I eat bell pepper, and I don't like onion. And I just feel like it would defeat the purpose to remove those two things from a Philly cheesesteak. So I don't even bother ordering it. I've never had a Philly cheesesteak for that reason. Never, ever, ever. I don't want anyone looking at me like an idiot because I want to take two of the most important elements of a cheesesteak off. So I've never ordered one. I don't even bother. I There's one place. What is it called? I don't know if they're like a national spot. There's a spot in one of the malls here, and they have like a chicken cheesesteak. And so I did order that. I mustered through the bell pepper, even though I really don't like the bell pepper in that consistency. But I was like, no onion, and they still put onion. So once you put onion on something, it's like you just tainted it for me. And I'm gonna taste that onion forever. And then if I have to take it off, and I don't have anything like a fork or spoon or something, then I'm taking it off of my fingers, then that smell is stuck in my hand. Like it just bothers me. Like just make my food correctly, please. Because I'm going to tell you exactly, and then I will ask questions like what's on there to make sure that there's nothing on there that I don't eat. I just started to eat veggie chili since fasting. I cook a big crock pot of it. So why if I'm fasting, my family eats my veggie chili? I don't like onion. I really don't care for onion at all. I mean, and I understand it adds a lot of flavor, but it's got to be so minutely chopped that it doesn't bother me to have it there. Ugh, no, I don't do onion like that. Ugh, mm-mm. My brother makes a veggie chili and he uses lentils instead of ground beef. But since he started his other diet, he hasn't really made any. I don't know if that is within his eating plan. But yeah, once it gets cold again, he might need to make some of that. Yeah, we've made it with the crumbles too. Um, I was saying last week I'll do some veggie sloppy joes. And we've made those with crumbles, and then we've made them before, like with the portobello. But yeah, I want to try, but we haven't done that in a long time, so I want to do that too. I don't like big chunks of tomatoes much. I don't like big chunks of tomatoes, period. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, it must. I'm with you. Petite diced. Yep. You have issues with sloppy joes too. Is it because it's a red sauce? Oh goodness. We're gonna have to have an intervention. We have to have an intervention. We're gonna come to you with all kind of stuff that has a red sauce, and we're gonna get you over this hump. Yes, ma'am. Get you over that hump. Oh goodness. Well, with all this talk about food, I need to eat. um, but let's see. I only like my mom's meatloaf. It's mixed with barbecue, so it's brown. Yeah. I think I prefer like a brown gravy on meatloaf than a red sauce. I think I prefer a brown gravy too on that. Yeah, we're gonna do an intervention for you, Larissa, so that you can bring some red sauce into your life. And then you can really enjoy Italian food after that. If there's a red dry sauce on it, it's a no-no. Oh my goodness. That is too funny. I want to go to Italy. Would you really enjoy Italy without eating a red sauce? Are we going with you to help you out? I would love to go to Italy. Let's go. I want to do a Mediterranean cruise. Let's go. I thought I was bad. Larissa has me beat. Mm-hmm. They would throw you out. It's gonna be all right, Larissa. We're gonna help you. Yep. We're gonna help you get over that red sauce thing. Oh goodness. Well, I'm gonna get off of here so I can go eat. And I think I have a video to film. I think that I have a video scheduled to be filmed tonight. But yes, so keep in mind I will soon be sending out a virtual invite for the 1 year anniversary of the Tuesday Talks. We're gonna have a great big virtual party. You love Chinese, Japanese, and Mexican, but no chicken? What, Larissa? How do you eat Chinese, Japanese, and Mexican, but no chicken? No chicken enchiladas? No sweet and sour chicken? No chicken teriyaki? What? You know what? What? What, Larissa? You don't eat chicken at all? Is that what you're saying? Or you just don't eat chicken in those cultural foods? Maybe sweet and sour? Oh, Larissa. Have you tried Thai food with chicken? Because Thai food, they have really good chicken dishes in Thai food. Oh, Lord. She goes to the Chinese, Japanese, and Mexican restaurants, and she doesn't eat chicken. No chicken flautas, chicken enchiladas, chicken tamales. None of that. You only eat shrimp with the Thai food? You're missing out on some really good stuff. You are making a lot of noise. Oh, goodness. Chicago got me scared to eat chicken. Oh, okay. Then that makes sense. That makes sense then. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off, and I'm expecting a Planners Anonymous shipment, but it hasn't come yet. Maybe depending on what day I get it, I might go live and show off my little haul that I did with them. But I will let you. I've been hungry, and I want me some I'm about to say sweet potato pie. I want me some banana pudding, some key lime pie. I want all of that we were talking about, except the sweet potato pie, because I don't eat that. But yeah, y'all making me want to go get some. Bev, that was Bev brought up that dang banana pudding. I think my Erin Condren box is en route. Yeah. I have like 3 shipments on the way to me. 2 from Planners Anonymous and 1 for some clothing I ordered. Then I got an email today from one site, $20 boots. Oh, I'm trying so hard not to go on that site. $20 boots. But I might need a pair on my trip, right? I haven't bought from Oso Paper in a minute. Last thing I bought from them was a digital download only. But after I saw some of Indonesia stuff, she did a haul on it one time. And oh my God, I was like, I want that. She bought like that little Zoe collection. And I was, and then she got the little desk calendar, and that is so cute. So her holiday shop is up. Okay. So I might have, see, now you're being an enabler. Uh-huh. Yep. I'll stay away from y'all. I'm supposed to be eating healthy for the holidays, and y'all bringing up all these desserts I ain't had in a long time. We talking about food and more food and more food. Y'all are enablers in more ways than one. Next thing I know, y'all gonna talk about a sticker book, and y'all gonna have me running out looking for a sticker book. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. But I will see you guys back on here next week, and maybe when I get my package, depending on when it comes. I'm still debating doing the Bible study thing on Saturdays. I don't know. That may happen. Maybe I'll start it at the beginning of the year. We'll see. But I will see you guys. Because I know you guys talked about, some of you were saying, you would definitely watch. But I just really need to finalize like a time that I would do it. So that's the main thing. But I will see you guys soon. And y'all have a good night. Go eat dessert and be happy. Bye bye.